Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. So we finally have a fairly nice day outside today. It has been just one thing after another here ever since I left Arizona. The weather's just been horrible. And it's beautiful today, kind of, sort of. But what I'm going to do is, see this, my door here. I had a temporary curtain up here, but I'm going to go and make one that matches my other curtains here, a drape that goes over this door. And I'm going to go, I got my sewing machine out and I'm ready to go. So I will see you in a bit. That's it. The table keeps jerking, sorry. This is what I plug it into. A Jackery 240. And surprise is surprise, the wind is blowing, so if you can't hear me, I apologize. Let's see. 3. I don't remember the settings from one time to the next, so let's see what we got here. Hey, what's going on here? This doesn't have to be exact. I'm not measuring right now. I'm just going to fold this little hem over, then I'm going to fold it and hem it again. And the reason I'm doing that is Mabel sees these strings dangling. Yeah, like this. And she tears at them. She's so cute. She pulls on them and then I just have fringes all over the place. Such a silly girl. It's funny how I blame it all on her, because I don't actually see her doing it, really. I did once. I don't think Jeff's doing it. He's just such a laid-back guy. He doesn't cause a lot of trouble, so we're going to blame it on Miss Mabel. Miss Mayhem. So I'm going to hem this. Hem. And then I'm going to come back and hem it over again. And kind of do a little measuring that time when I hem it, because I want the width to be right. I don't care about the length, it's fine. So let's what's funny is I've really downsized a lot from a 3-bedroom ranch house. You would think I wouldn't lose things. I had to tear the place apart looking for these little clips. Yeah, you would think when you have less stuff and you're living in such a small space that you'd be able to find things, know where they are. It's not true. It's not true. It's just, there's less places to look for them. But it can get frustrating trying to find things when you think you know where you put them, or you put them in a safe place, the same place I would remember I put them. I forgot what I was looking for the other day, and I put it somewhere where I wouldn't lose it. What was that? I can't even remember now. I did eventually find it, but yeah, it's an age thing. I don't know. We'll see. So the length isn't any big deal. It could be an inch here, inch shorter, an inch longer than I need. But I definitely need the width to be wide enough, but not too wide. So we're going to do 24 inches or thereabouts. I know because I just measured 3 times. Doesn't have to be exactly on the 24, but there we go, right there. No. These little clips are handy. I wish I would have got some that were a little bit bigger for the crafts, but they work out good for sewing. So. As soon as I get done with this, I'll show you why I have drape across my door, only half my door. And kind of explain the reasons for it. Okay. So, see this guy? It's a rock. I found it here in the fall, this particular campground, and you're supposed to leave them here. Somebody had left it at my campsite. But I nabbed him. I take it wherever I go and put him out on the picnic table or, you know, on my table or just out where I can see him. And it reminds me to smile. Okay, I'm going to sew this up. And then move on. All right, it's done. That wasn't too big of a chore, but I'm glad I finally got it taken care of. So let's go put it up. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. First I wanted to show you what Mabel did to this little curtain. I just cut out a piece of the curtain and had it hooked up here for quite a while now. And what she did was she found these little threads and she's been playing with them. So that's fine, it's fine. But that's why I kind of double hemmed it when I was out there sewing it. But here you go, this is what I got. Let me see if I can do this while it's on the tripod. So yeah, so I keep this kind of tucked up here in this pocket, and then when I need to, I just pull it down. And yeah, then you have, the bottom is open, so I can get air circulation. So I use this when I want the door open, but say I have to change my clothes or something like that, well, I can just throw this drape down instead of going out and shutting the door. I can just throw the drape down and allow me to have some privacy. Also, when I originally came up with this, it was to block the sun, because when I was parked up in the mountains in this one campground, I was always in the same campsite every time I went there, and there was only one way I could park, and the sun was coming in the southwest in the afternoons, and it got really hot. So yes, I have an awning, and guess what? I can never use it for more than an hour at a time because of the wind in New Mexico. So I don't even roll it all the way out anymore. I kind of just roll it just far enough where it can block the sun sometimes, but then when the wind gets blowing, it's like I can never use it for any length of time. So I come up with the drape, and the drape is great because I just go like that, and it's an insulated curtain like my other ones, and it kind of blocks the light. So in the evening, like the other day, or even when I was up in the mountains, I'll sit here and I'll be reading a book, and the sun will come in and it's just frying me, just absolutely frying me. So I like to throw that down. It also allows, of course, fresh air in and out, and if there's a cold breeze, it blocks the cold breeze, yet we have circulation coming in the bottom. So it's just wonderful all the way around. And you also, I'll add that the kitties like to sit here. If you saw them when they were at Eagle Nest last year, they like to sit here in the doorway, and they could see the little ground squirrels would just run right here. They just love that. Every morning Jeff would come and he'd scratch at the door because he wanted me to open that outside door so he could see the little ground squirrels. It was so cute. So that allows them to see what's going on outside also, so that's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, I think that is about it. I am going to go out and show you guys, you that want to see my garden, some things are happening in it. So I want to show that to you. So the rest of you that don't care, I'm just going to say goodbye right now. And I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so let's go out and look at the garden. Hi, I thought I would let you get a look at the garden here. There are a few things I got from Baker Creek Seed Company that I was going to show you. These are, what is it called? Tomato orange hat? Yeah, tomato orange. Look how small the plants are. Real tiny. So I'm thinking about putting these, when it comes time, in these smaller pots. Kind of maybe a couple in each one, just for fun. They're supposed to taste really good, be real sweet. So another thing I got from Baker Creek is a Tom Thumb peas. And these also are really small. They only get like 8 inches big. So what I did was I moved my nasturtiums to the outside, and they're looking a little sad right now, but they'll be fine. And I actually planted more around the edge too. But I put some of these Tom Thumb peas in here, so we'll have one plant come up, and just I like those little miniature super dwarf plants. So I thought that would be neat. These are the ones that have the carrots in it, but when everything else got buzzed off at the top by some critter, they also took the top of the carrots off, and they don't look like they're going to come back. I mean, there's a couple in here, but I've never been good with carrots anyway, so we're moving right along. If something doesn't work out, we'll just plant something else, and that's what I did there. They also gave me some onion seed, or 2 different kinds of onion seed. I'll have to tell you about those later because I don't have them on me. But if you buy like $10 worth of seed from Baker Creek, they always send you a free seed package. And this is what they sent to me. Can you see that? It's lettuce. I can't pronounce that. But anyway, let me read this to you. It sounds really cool. Ancient variety of lettuce that has been grown by urban farmers near modern-day Istanbul, Turkey since Byzantine times. This variety has been recognized by the Ark of Taste as a beloved culinary symbol of Istanbul's centuries-old urban gardens. A Roman type with long leaves, a crisp center, and white seeds. Excuse me, no Roman. A romaine, a romaine, type with long leaves, a crisp center, and white seeds. Okay, thought that was applause, but apparently not. So that's cool. Don't have time to plant it here this season, but it's really cool when they send you free stuff. So anyway, my lettuce, I don't know. It isn't growing. I don't know what the deal is. And then on this one here, this is the one I dumped upside down. And I was going to start some more seed in there, and I said, what the heck, just put some onion in it, because I keep losing my onion. Oh, you guys might not know about this. I'm on my 4th time of seeding onion. My Patreon people know about it, but yeah. What did I do with the last ones? No. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you about one time, but then the last time I went ahead and just put them in a bowl and seeded them real thick, and I could transplant them. And the wind blew. Just as they were coming up, the wind blew, and they're gone. Don't know where they are. But I was like, oh my gosh, so this is the 4th time, and so I overdid everything. I took what little stuff I had in there, I just put a ton of seed here. I can't remember, this is a cherry bunching onion. It's kind of got, I think, it's a bunching onions, but it's got like reddish on the stems, so that should be interesting. And then here, I'll show you the rest. Let me show you these guys here. I'll just say that if I keep trying some and it doesn't work, I just move on. I don't, I baby them when they're tiny, but when things happen, I just move it along, try something else. I don't waste a lot of time. But the problem is I do like bunching onions. I use them all the time throughout the summer, clipping off the tops and stuff, so it's really imperative that I get some kind of onions here. Actually, I could probably just buy a bundle at the store and stick them in some water, but that's not fun. This is fun. So let me grab these, and I'll show you what I have here. This is where I am for the next week, close to Las Cruces. It's not the most beautiful place in the world, but it's close to town, and it's just real convenient. And I got to tell you, this is the first day, look at that, there's clouds in the sky, but it's fairly nice out, that I've been able to go outside. I have not been able to come out. Okay, let's look at these peas. And there, as you can see, they're just coming right along. Now the peas seem to be a little pale, but there's not just not wind, but it's been a lack of sunshine here, so I think it's really hindering. But they're growing. They're growing. They're just not quite as green as they should be. The lettuce, poor lettuce, it's just not enough sunlight, is what I guess. This is where I showed you the nasturtiums that are looking a little sad, but I planted a few more around the edges. But I put this little Tom Thumb pea, I planted about 3 seeds in the middle. Hopefully these will come out. They're brand new seeds, they should. Onion, more of peas. I can't have enough peas. Oh, this is a Cascadia. I grew them last year. They did really well, and so did the ones that I showed you first. Those are Miss Marvel, Little Marvel. And this last one I haven't grown since I've been out on the road. I used to grow this at my house all the time, and it was called Sugar Sprint. And these two are Sugar Snap peas, and the other is Little Marvel is a garden pea. And these things never make it into the house. I just generally eat these things right out. Just right out of the yard. Or in this case, right out of their back pots. Okay, so here is, oh yeah, say the Yadfa, considering it was chowed down halfway, is doing excellent. Get a little bug damage, but other than that, it's fine. I was eating on one of the leaves the other day. Now today I had some arugula, and some spinach. I kind of thinned out the spinach here. But anyway, thinned that and the spinach over here. I had that for lunch with some arugula, and it was really good. I just had it on a sandwich, put it on a sandwich with my ham and everything else. Over here, and I'm getting ready to pick a few of these. These are these bite-sized baby bok choys. And you can see, yeah, I'm not sure how big they grow before you pick them, but yeah, you can eat them raw, or you can just do a few and steam them. Like this one's getting really, really good size, and I really need to get it out so these little guys in the back can get some sunlight and grow. The bok choy is good. I don't know, I might eat them plain, or I might steam them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Now, the mustard's doing great. The problem with this mustard, or whatever it is it has to get really tall before it has any taste to it. Right now, it's pretty tasteless. But if I recall, it has to get pretty doggone tall before it starts tasting like a horseradish and all that. Okay, that's about it. I do good on some things, and some things not so well. It's kind of the way it is, you know. It's better when I'm not traveling all over the place and I can set them outside every day in the sun. Okay, so there's one more thing I wanted to add. This is the pot that I had the kohlrabi in, and it had little green onion sprouts coming up and marigolds coming up around the edges. All of it's gone. It just got totally munched. And so I have thrown some more onion seed down in here, just straight onion seed. And I did plant some more marigolds around the edges. And we're just going to leave it with onion seed and marigolds if they come up. And I'll be putting like 3 pepper plants in there in the summer. So maybe even 4. It's a big pot. Yeah. And then I'll just kind of just do that instead of trying to put something else in there to grow. So onion and marigolds for now. And of course, all these ones with peas in it will eventually have either peppers or tomatoes in them. Okay, so I think that will be just about it for today. What is that? Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.